Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your midday news fix for Monday the 13th of May. A local man's being recognised for his bravery following this morning's fatal house fire in South Auckland. Fire crews were called to a blaze in Hill Park near Manarewa just before 7am. 2 people died at the scene and a third was taken to Middlemore Hospital with serious injuries. Local man Jonathan Asafo says his car horn was today's hero as it alerted the neighbours and the survivor.
I went to the neighbour's house to get them out because the fire was getting too close to the parked truck that's on the driveway, and if it had caught the truck, it would have definitely went to the neighbour's house as well.
The Transport Minister's not ruling out tolls to help pay for road projects. Simeon Brown's announced plans for a new roads of regional significance program alongside the already established roads of national significance. He says it will single out projects of priority and ensure they're funded first. Simeon Brown says NZTA has been told to keep projects within the $6.5 billion budget, but he's open to a range of funding tools.
As we've outlined in the draft GPS, we'll accept those recommendations where those recommendations are put forward. But ultimately, they will need to make those changes within the $6.5 billion envelope.
Autistic students are being left behind when it comes to education. An Education Hub report reveals the system is failing neurodivergent students at every level. Up to 20% of all students are estimated to have autism, ADHD, dyslexia or acquired issues from a health condition, drug use or trauma. Autism New Zealand Chief Executive Dan Dugan says the report highlights well-known issues.
Neurodivergent and autistic tamariki in particular have a pretty tough journey through school. We know that about 60% of them have been bullied at various times.
A push to bring ACC's travel reimbursement rates in line with the Ministry of Health's National Travel Assistance Scheme. Eligible people who need to travel for rehabilitation after injury can claim 29 cents per kilometre and $57.55 per night for accommodation. But Brain Injury New Zealand Vice Chair Kathy Matthews says, where would you find accommodation anywhere near that price?
Many of our clients with brain injuries don't have the ability, because they have major fatigue issues and other symptoms from their injury. They have to stay overnight.
The National Travel Assistance Scheme's mileage rate recently rose to 34 cents per kilometre and $140 a night for accommodation support. A local Christchurch surfing legend's been saved by a stroke of luck after suffering a heart attack off Sumner Beach. 54-year-old Tony Schaefer's known in the surfing community, winning multiple national championships over the years. He says if it weren't for the Sumner community having just fundraised for a defibrillator, he wouldn't be alive.
I totally think it saved my life. We surf a lot of remote places, on the peninsula and Rivermouth, places that if it happened there, it'd be lights out. It'd be a whole different story.
To sport, golfer Ryan Fox has tied for 4th at 15 under par, 7 shots behind the winner at South Carolina's Myrtle Beach Classic on the PGA Tour. Indiana have thrashed New York 121-89 to level their NBA basketball Eastern Conference best-of-7 semi-final series at 2-2. Strength on defence has seen the Pulse emerge as the only unbeaten team 5 rounds into netball's ANZ Premiership. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.